Hey! Hello, everybody. My name is Sean Astin. I appreciate you being here on my wonderful Periscope feed. I am in the middle of South Bend, Indiana. There's a big hotel over there. Notre Dame is over there. And right here, I was asked by Mayor Pete, one of the cooler cats I've met, interrupted his first term mayorship to go to Afghanistan, a lieutenant. Did his 8-month reserve or National Guard, one of those two, trip over there, and then came back. Anyhow, I'm gonna go with him and watch him vote tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. But he said I have to come and see the lights project that they did here on the St. Joe River. He's done so much cool stuff in the city. But Mayor Pete, here we are. This is the St. Joe. This is the St. Joe River. It was the first place, like these steps right here that I'm taking are the first steps that I took in South Bend in 1992 when we showed up in the early fall to make Rudy. And it didn't look anything like this. Pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. It looks even better farther away. But right over there is a hall. I think the Morris Civic is a really legendary place where we screened Rudy for the first time. And actually last year I think we screened Woodlawn, my movie where I got to play an evangelizing chaplain during a civil rights era time period, and it was a football movie, and it was really cool. So anyhow, and it seemed cool to promote it here. So this is it. Mayor Pete, I have 49 people. All right, let's answer some questions. So cool. Come on, let's hear it. Let's get some questions, people. Wow, that's awesome. Hope you're having a great night. I am having a great night. We just were in a really cool pub. I had a Scotch egg and a bitter. Pretty sure with my gut these days I don't need any more bitter beers and Guinness beers, but it was pretty good. Hey Sean, met you at NMU in November. Hey there, can you see the water view? Yes. Somehow I feel like being quiet. That looks kind of like a sailing boat or a steel thing. This is the St. Joe River. The city is really starting to feel like it's picking up. They're doing some cool, I like playing, what's it called, Sim City, and dealing with like water and sewage and power, and I'm like a kind of a geek like that, so talking to the mayor was really, really fun. We had dinner together. Got to go to the Democratic Party headquarters, the St. Joe County headquarters, and saw the guy running for the second congressional seat. Got to do a lot of cool stuff. So anyhow, love SimCity. Yeah, me too. Who doesn't like SimCity? No one. Hi, vote for Bernie. I love Bernie, but I am with her. I'm a Hillary person. I made, I think, 25 or 30 telephone calls on behalf of the Volunteer for Hillary campaign. That was really cool. Any runs come up, I got to figure out how to get back out there, man. It's been too long. October's when I did the Ironman in Kona, and now I've just let myself go entirely. So it's time to get back out there. Hey Sean, I'm with her till the end. Yeah, me too. Do a run in New York. I should do that. I support Hillary. Good. Why do I like Hillary? I trust her. I've supported her for 25 years. I met her earlier in her career, and I believe in her commitment to help other people. So through all the ups and downs and all the things that have gone wrong and all the troubles and everything else, I've always continued to try and have an objective viewpoint, but I just trust her, and I like her, and I believe in her, and obviously I'm a Democrat, so both of their viewpoints are pretty much in line with mine. I'm an American. I think people should get out tomorrow and vote, whether they're voting for Trump or Cruz or Kasich or Hillary or Bernie or your own write-in candidate. I don't care. This is America, and a voting day should be a time of excitement and joy. It shouldn't be about arguing with each other. Tomorrow's the day we get to go and express ourselves. So, and I'm a California voter, so I'm here as a national surrogate and encouraging other people to do it. But it's amazing. Some people who voted 4 or 5 times, who voted in the last 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 times in the last 4 or 5 years, a lot of them don't even know that tomorrow's primary day. So even though a lot of us watch the news and we're inundated with it, some people just don't know. So civics is about getting out there and doing it. All right, let me see. Would I consider doing a Rudy sequel? No. What else? Any more questions to my 69 people? This is awesome. It's like I'm in some sort of, I don't know, I feel like a wizard or something. We went to LA Valley College a long time ago, man. Anna Torres, good to see you. Love that right to vote. Hate political years, though. Too much hate. Yeah, we need to just get rid of the hate. We live in a peaceful democracy, so, or, you know, something trying to be a peaceful democracy. You're a wizard, Sean. I am a wizard. Okay, what else? Anybody else? I got 73 people. Come on. You got me for another. Oh, by the way, we're going to go right from here to Corby's. So if you're in South Bend right now, in 15 minutes, I'll be over at Corby's, which is the bar where we filmed the bar scenes in Rudy, and take some pictures, sign some autographs, and I'll wear my Hillary button so people can see that I support Hillary. No, you're in Dubuque, Iowa. Too far. You can't get there that fast. Hey, Sean, are a huge inspiration. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Favorite actors. Oh. What's my favorite city I've been in so far campaigning for Hillary? You gotta love the one you're with, right? South Bend! Okay, keep going. What is the lightning? You can, oh, wow. I wish I could block that wrong person. You know, when people say hateful stuff like you just said about one of the leaders of our country, you know, former First Lady, a celebrated senator, reelected in a landslide, served with distinction as a Secretary of State. When you can say that kind of stuff, it reflects really badly on you. It reflects really badly on your supporters, and it just makes me feel all the more passionate to support us. You know, a great nation allows for freedom of speech, but that speech comes with some responsibility. So some of the moronic, hateful comments that come out just make me think that you don't want to live in a great nation, because greatness is when you have a freedom and you accept the responsibility that comes along with it. So I respect your right to be an idiot, but you're an idiot. Okay, what else? Yeah, literacy. Welcome to Miami. What's up, Miami? Anyway, for a Canadian like you to vote for Hillary in the primaries. No, well, if you got friends down in Indiana, you know, you can get on your social media. You can donate to the campaign. Lots of ways you can help. Hi, Arizona. I'll be in Arizona on Thursday. Hi, Rachel. Anyone else? 67 people. Come on, hit me with a good question. We've got these beautiful lights. That's Ben, my buddy. Say hi to everybody.
It's been the day with Sean. It's been pretty killer.
It's killer.
Got a new best friend.
We've accomplished a lot.
Yeah, it's been good.
We knew we would too, didn't
we? Delivering Indiana for Hillary, my home state. I'll be proud when it goes for her tomorrow.
Where do you live now?
I live in Washington, D.C.
So we're a couple of interlopers.
Yeah,
we are. All right, hold on. Oh, thank you very much for saying about the loss of my mom. My mom is in a good place now, and we love her. And it's been one of the last things she did on this earth was vote for Hillary again in the Idaho caucus right before she went to the hospital. So pretty cool. Any good movies lately? Yeah, I just did one called The Lears. No problem. Favorite movie? Thinking of you on Mother's Day? Yeah. Ooh. When is Mother's Day? That's going to be fun. Really excited about that. Hillary's an evil progressive who promised to take away our Second Amendment rights. Wow. Okay. Will I visiting Holy Cross tomorrow? We're going to try and fit it in. I haven't tweeted back to see if the Holy Cross had tweeted me this morning, and I tweeted back, so we'll see if we can fit that in. I would love to go over to my honorary alma mater. They gave me an honorary degree over there in 2008 when I was campaigning for Hillary. So, no golf. That's so funny. I used to love playing golf at Notre Dame. My favorite food? I don't know, but I just had a Scotch egg and a half. And Astoria right now watching on Periscope. Yeah, it's like we're related. Okay. Am I still running? I have not been running. And it's an I'm an embarrassment to my own charity and my own self-worth. You know what? When I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna go with the mayor, with Mayor Pete in South Bend. He's gonna vote, and then I'm gonna see if I can get in a couple-mile run. Maybe primary election day in Indiana is what's gonna put me back on track with the running. New Jersey for a round of golf. I capitulate. Dubuque, Iowa, I would be happy to. Oregon, yes. What am I doing nowadays? Acting, traveling, speaking, doing all this, parenting. What do you think, Bern? Oh, I missed that one. It's sad when you're trying to read it and it disappears.
Yeah.
Oh. Anchorage half marathon, August 19th. I'm not ready for it, but I would love to do that. I want to run a marathon in all 50 states. Yeah, that would be good. With with NATO bombers. Thoughts on that? I think you're completely misinformed, and you should watch other stuff besides Fox News. Yeah, I watched all 11 hours of Hillary's testimony. The second time, I watched all, whatever it was, 6 hours of testimony or more. The first time, I've studied up on it, and I think that there's some really important lessons to be learned about what we were doing strategically, tactically, about why we made the decisions we did, about how governments work together in that part of the world, and just keep hammering the same stupid thing over and over again is an insult to the memory of the people who died. So you guys who are out there hating can talk about how Hillary did this and that, but you know, we lose people when we're in positions of leadership. We lose people, and it's awful. But you know, it's wrong to use the memory of sacred fallen people to press a political agenda, and so knock it off. Butter. Well, okay, about the Libyan regime. I mean, look, it's an important thing to understand. I don't know if you've listened to her feelings about it now, but you know, there was a popular uprising. I guess I can't adjudicate the Libya situation sitting here by the St. Joe River, but I've studied and I care passionately about what happened, and I think what happened in Libya is critical to understand going forward, and I think she does. So she has my vote. I think the commander-in-chief role is the primary reason I want to support her. What do you want to see change in the next 4 years? I'd like to see, there's a lot I'd like to see changed, but one of the first things that would be awesome if it was changed is to help college students with their debt. Hillary and Bernie basically want the same thing. Hillary's approach to it, I think, is very practical, and that is to make student debt interest-free, to try and make student debt payments a percentage of your income, so you're not getting totally screwed, and that it dies after a certain number of years if you haven't been able to get a job that will allow you to pay it off. Yeah, and being able to renegotiate your student debt the way you can renegotiate home loans and stuff. So I would like to see that. That's one easy, obvious thing. There's so much more. How long are you going to be at Corby's? I'll probably be there 25 minutes. Irish 8413. Get over there. What do I think of Trump? Well, no, I've thought a lot about how to try and answer that question. What do I think of Trump? Right now, I want to focus on my candidate, Hillary, and talking about why I believe in her. There's a lot of things that I could say about Donald Trump and his candidacy and his rhetoric and his style and the assets he brings to the campaign and the liabilities. I have lots of things that I could say about it. But since I'm a Hillary supporter and a Democrat, I think that the best way to beat Mr. Trump in the general election is going to be to start out by recognizing the things that he does right and he has going for him, rather than screaming and yelling about all the obvious stuff that's wrong. And then I think if you acknowledge the things that are right, you put them in context, you set it against all the stuff that's wrong, I think we'll be able to build a case that's, irrefutable. Okay. Where am I at? I'm at the St. Joe River. Okay. I think I've vamped long enough. Okay. St. Joe River, South Bend, Indiana, on our way over to Corby's bar where we filmed Rudy, and that's it. And then in the morning we're going to be doing some campaign stops, and just so you know, tomorrow in the great state of Indiana is a presidential primary. It's for Republicans and Democrats. You have to already be registered, but it is an open primary, meaning you can go and vote for whichever party you want when you get in there. You don't have to have declared for one party or the other. And that's it. It's a very, very, very important state. It's been a long road, but it's coming down to the wire. And tomorrow here in Indiana could make, it could be a nail in the coffin, so to speak, for both front runners on both sides. So I flew out here this morning at the crack of dawn. I got up at 3 this morning so that I can encourage my fellow Hoosiers. I married a girl, Christine, from Indiana, from northern Indiana. So, 25 years we've been married. Honey, if you're watching, I don't even think she's heard the word periscope, but if you're watching, I love you and I wish you were here with me. And your people look good. Actually, she was really funny. I went up to Saskatchewan the other day to do a comic book thing, and her grandparents and great-grandparents are from Saskatchewan. So I took a picture of Welcome to Saskatchewan at the airport, and I texted it to her, and she goes, "Oh, do they look like me?" Pretty awesome. Did that? They did. They all looked exactly like her. Come to New York City after she wins the nomination. You bet. We're going to get him inside outside. Will you say hi, Jeff? No. Hi, Jeff. Kidding. Will I run for office in my home state? No, I don't think so. I'll just keep helping other people. Hello, Strasbourg, Saskatchewan, Canada. Woohoo! My wife and her great-grandparents. Say hi from them beyond. Sean, what do you think about regime change? I think the term is now outdated. I think it's a dead phrase. I think regime change is now a dated phrase that doesn't have currency. I think the world has to come together and try and work together to make sure that people of good conscience are doing the right thing. And sometimes I think that requires military action. But regime change is a loaded concept that I think is not helpful. Okay, I'm going to sign off. Hope you guys are great. We'll see you at Corby's.